What is the biggest lesson you say you've learned in 2025?
The biggest lesson I've learned in 2025, I realized that those you call your friend, those you would literally give anything to be there for, might not actually do the same back for you. Be there for those that are there for you.
Life moves fast. So fast that if you don't take a pause, you might not realize how much you've grown or how much you've actually learned. I recently linked up with Taiwo Osifalujo, an old friend of mine from secondary school, and our conversation made me realize that growth is simply a part of the deal. Regardless of the journey you choose, you are going to face certain challenges, but those moments are exactly what shape you into who you are becoming.
Hi guys, my name is Taiwo Osifalujo, aka That's Barren Boy. One thing I learned again this year is that you cannot prosper alone. You need a circle. I studied mass communication in the university, and I promise you, I am not even going into communication. Yes, you might actually not need university, but you need the people in the university. University is going to help you. University is going to build a platform for you. I went to a university that barely has 2,000 students, and meeting those students has shaped the kind of person I am today. Now imagine I went to a university that has close to 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. I know I will not be like this. I would have gone far. Now that's not because I'm putting expectations on the students, but I know that the kind of person I am, because I socialize with so many people, I talk to so many people. I won most social students in my school for 200 level, 300 level, and 400 level. I talk to almost everybody. I engage almost everybody. The first step of taking an action is your mind acting it, because you can develop a plan, but if you don't act it, it's just going to be there. I have so many things. In 2024, I said 2025, I'm going to do them. I do not do it because I have not delivered it from my mind. Now I am saying I'm going to do it 2026 also, but I have now learned that if I'm just saying I am going to do it and I don't actually do it, sometimes I make an excuse and be like, oh, it's because I don't have this thing, but then I've learned to always start with the small resources you have. I was telling someone yesterday, she said she's waiting for her to get an iPhone before she really goes into a video. She does so well in video editing, so she's waiting for an iPhone to make videos and then edit, because she uses people's phones to make videos, then she will edit on her phone. I said, madam, start with your Android, because if you don't learn with your Android now, if you don't start with your Android, when iPhone comes, you will not do it. I said it before I had an iPhone. I was like, oh, I'm going to be taking pictures. When I have an iPhone, I'll take pictures, I'll edit it to my iPhone, post and everything. iPhone came. I didn't even use my iPhone to take my own picture. I would tell somebody else to use his own phone to take me, then I will drop it to myself, because it came, and then taking pictures did not become a priority again. Graphic design now became a priority. Now imagine I was taking pictures then, and then I was still doing graphics by the side. Now I can be a graphic designer and a photographer, both together. So basically, if you set your mind to do something, just do it. Take action. Don't wait for anything. Take action. Well, if I'm to go back to 100 level, to start from 100 level, one thing I would want to do different is not to listen to people and to do what I want to do. I wanted to do so many things, so many things, but then the fear of my mates are not doing it. So if I'm doing it alone, and I'm going to feel left out, I might be judged and everything like that, and I did not do it. So I wish I actually showed mine in 100 level, because there's actually one guy that his name is Anu Majakodumi. So we call him Anu Alajo. He imitates Otunlade, he acts like Otunlade and everything like that. This guy defied all odds, started shooting short clips around the school, that whenever he posted, he now posted to the school group that, okay, you guys should engage, and when he first started, people what is he doing and everything like that, he will soon stop, but this guy did not stop him. So they said that he shoots in some places that when you see it, this is our school, but then you're now acting how did he change this setting to make it look this way. This guy did it, the editing, the soundtrack, like this guy is so good at it. But then when he first started, people were like, what is this? What is he doing? Basically, if I'm to go back to 100 level, I would really not listen to what people say and actually do what I want to do in my mind. God gave you an idea. You are now asking, or you're now thinking that, what will this person think about what God gave you? Like, are you stupid? You better act on that idea and ignore what someone else will say. Bring me back to watching an interview in the middle of the night where this guy was talking about Olamide. That when Olamide came and Olamide was doing his Afro pop and everything like that, people were like, what is he doing? Like, what is he singing and everything? So they said that they crowned him king of street rap and everything like that. That they wanted to like diminish him and like say, oh, this is the king of street rap and everything like that. But then he now blew up. The person said he blew up like with that in your Mayweather song. He blew up. Now everybody like started engaging in rap and everything. Now see Olamide. Olamide is like referred to as a legend. As a legend. Now imagine he was going on with what they were singing. He was going on with everybody. Olamide will not be Olamide.
If you have watched this video this far, it means you're enjoying the content, so kindly leave a like and smash the subscribe button. Thank you.
If you were to describe yourself, like who is Taiwo Osifalujo, what would be your definition of like?
Who is Taiwo Osifalujo? I promise I'm not going to try to paint myself as one big person like that. But then at the same time, I'm not going to downplay my achievements. One thing I tell people, especially when I post on my snap, people are like, you're always feeling yourself too much, like you praise yourself too much. And I told them like, I am not going to wait for anybody to praise me. I don't need to get a Lewi to come to my back to start chanting my praises before I know what I am. And I don't need you to like tell me that this is what I am. So if I meet a person who is Taiwo Osifalujo, I'm going to tell you that this is someone that is still trying to figure out life. But out of what he has experienced or out of the life he has lived, these are the things he has been able to achieve. I'm going to tell you, I was once a president. I'm going to tell you, I am very outspoken. I am too sharp. Why? Because I don't know why I'm pitching myself to. If I'm like, I'm just there. I'm just somebody. Like I'm shy. I don't know how to talk and everything. If you're talking to me like that, I promise I'm going to take it like that. Like, okay, you're shy and everything like that, and then I'm going to exact dominance over you. But like if you tell me, oh, I was once a president. Oh, I'm outspoken. Oh, I'm a creative. I'm a graphic designer. Or I'm a saxophonist. I don't know where you need me. I don't know what you might pick from it. I don't know what you might pick from me. It might be, oh, I'm a saxophonist. You might be like, oh, I'm actually like hosting this party. Oh, and I need maybe like, I'm bringing like a live band. Can you come and play or anything? Or I'm a graphic designer. Oh, I actually have this brand. Can you like make designs for my brand? Or I tell you, I was once a president. I'll be like, oh, that means you like know about like controlling people and everything like that. So do you want to like work? I'm going to pitch myself. Like I am going to pitch myself down to every detail. Before I became president, when I told my friends I wanted to run for presidency, many of them laughed. So that just told me that my friends don't see me as a responsible person to be the president. Lo and behold, I became the president. Like, and I like passed my opponent to like 200 votes. Wow. And these same people that said, oh, can you be this girl, came back. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry I doubted you. I'm so sorry, this. And trust me, when they said those things, it got to me. I tried all my possible best to drop from this thing. So listen, I was thinking of, I was scheming of how I can get myself involved in an accident. That was how bad I wanted to leave the post. But then I didn't want to leave of saying, oh, I am not interested again. I didn't want to look like a coward. So I was like planning ways on how I could like drop it. But then one thing keep eating me that Taiwo Osifalujo is not a quitter. Taiwo Osifalujo is not a quitter. I just said one thing, you know what? I'm never going to push again. Since that time, I was like, fuck what anybody says.
So, as far as I know, Taiwo wants to be and will be, by God's grace, like part of the US Marine. So I just want to ask, what is the motivation behind being a member of the US Marine? Why not Nigerian Army?
I mean, I know a lot of people in the Nigerian army, so they are doing well, they are doing fine. But what everybody is advising is don't join the Nigerian army. Don't join the Nigerian army. I don't know if you can remember, they brought some people, and those people will be like educating us about like career, everything. They're asking, oh, what do you want to become? Blah 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 blah. And I said I want to become a superhero. And then the woman laughed. She was like, superhero? Like, what do you mean superhero? And I was like, I want to like save the world. Like, I want to like. And she was like, oh, do you mean you want to become like you want to join the military or something like that? And I was like, then I got home and I was like thinking about it that come to think of it, superhero because like, I give that question that like answer superhero like out to like joke. So like superheroes don't really exist, but like they basically do what the military does: fights people to save people and everything like that. So since then, I was always like, I'm going to join the military. I was going to write common entrance to join Nigerian Navy Boys Academy in secondary school in Abeokuta at Onikoko. But the day we went for the exam, the day I went for the common entrance, they were having this really shabby day, so they postponed the exam. So the next Saturday that they postponed it to was when I was celebrating my 10th year birthday. So my dad was like, man, you can't go because literally the party starts in the morning. You also got to be writing the exam and everything. So that was why I did not attend the school and I went to PH3 International College. But still, I was like, I was going to join NDA. I was going to join NDA, write the exams, join and everything like that. But then I spoke to a colonel which attended my church then. And we're like family friends. So I spoke to him, I want to join NDA and all like that. So because now you need to have like a referral from someone in the military. So I was like, will you like stand as my guarantor and everything like that? So I was like, yes, he will, but the Nigerian military, do I really want to join the Nigerian military? I can instead go abroad and join the United States Army. And there is one thing about the United States, you really cannot join as an immigrant. Then there was something that was online that you have to have a first degree in your country before joining, or you have to stay or live in the United States for 4 years before you can join. So when I was in 200 level, my mom just called me inside and she was like, come, I want to show you something. And then she showed her phone to me, and I saw my cousin, and I saw him in a military uniform, and she said it's in the United States Marines. I was like, United States Marines, that's new. Like, I'm just hearing about that. I was so happy he was in the military, like so happy, like he was living my dream. I was so happy, and since then I have been watching documentaries, following the United States Marines, watching videos of the United States Marines, and I fell in love more with the Marines. I was like, you see this thing, I am going to do it. Forget, I am going to do it.
What do you want to talk about?
Basically, I don't want to talk about anything, but I just want to like give an advice out there that I used to say it that without money, you cannot be creative. See, your creativity will die. But then I promise you, all in the name of finding money, it will come away. So when it comes away, don't shun it. Start with something first. If it's copying someone's work, start with that one. Still like on the waist, you will find your way. You will transition. See, it's very easy for you to transition in life. Everybody at one point has transitioned before. Be a musician, be a comedian. See, Ashakain too. Ashakain too started with YouTube now, trying to react to people's videos and everything like that. Before now doing motivational video, there was one video that he posted one time. He posted the video, I think last year or long ago, telling people, was making it that I'll be popular one day, that people will know me, people will want to meet me one day. And I just posted it. He posted it trying to reflect back on how big he has become. And that's what's great. So just start from, don't just feel like, oh, these people have found their thing, that's why they find it so easy. Nobody found it so easy. The person you are looking at, go and look at him way back then. Like, go and check his life way back then. When I see Yemudi's like past videos or Ola Obligos, I still saw it. He posted it on Snap yesterday, where he was pushing wheelbarrow. Ola Obligos. And at that time when he was pushing wheelbarrow, he was in his mid 20s or late 20s. And I now used to ask myself, how old am I? I'm in my early 20s. So if I'm not trying to compare my life to Ola Obligos that in his mid 20s was still pushing wheelbarrow to becoming a billionaire now, I mean, I am fumbling. If I want to be, some people just want to finish university and just be rich.
Start living the life.
Start living the life.
You don't want to put in.
Start flexing, and you don't want to work. My brother, if you have the money to live the life, you will go broke. In the long run, you will go broke. And also, one advice I would say, man for being alone,
Sure, I'll be
man for being alone, because I think that's also one because
That's one thing that
nowadays
everything.
youth are out there. Youth want to do everything. They want to try everything. They want to experiment everything. If they use belle hook you will know the meaning
You
of
always
sapa.
tell your picking different stories because, bro, once you're already in that stage of marriage, serious relationships, kids, you don't go fit change your dream because you have to focus
Exactly.
on your
This is the
children.
time. This is the time you need to do it. I used to use what something to console myself that don't worry. When you see the money come, you will flex. When you have this money, you will flex. Nothing will happen. Money is liquid. When you have it, money is liquid. You can control anything and anybody. But when you don't have it, and you're trying to show results of having the money, the end result is very bad. That's just it. This is one big platform. Guys. This is one. See,
It's getting bigger.
you better stay attached. See, I promise you, if you stay attached to this YouTube video or this channel, you will be part of the people that will say, I was there when it was growing.
When it was starting.
You can just take that bet with me.
Genuine.
I put my money on it. 100 million naira. Come and collect it in the future.
All right.
If by 2035 this channel has not grown 100 million naira, come and collect it. I'm saying 100 million naira because I know that I would have gone for past 100 million naira.
I go put my own 100 million naira on top and that's 200 million. Cameraman said up 100 million.
That's 300 million
I don't owe
naira.
you money like that.